Hello and welcome back to No Man's Sky, everyone. Here's your host Grumpworks, and in the previous episode we have successfully repaired our ship, Radiant Pillar, and we have gotten ourselves to the first paradise planet of the system. Look how beautiful it looks. Isn't it amazing? Isn't it glorious? Well, in today's episode we're going to be continuing about finding the signal source. We're going to be doing a little bit more exploration, and hopefully we will be crafting our first home among the stars. And here I mean a regular home. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, activate a target sweep from the analysis visor. We're going to be doing that, and target is aligned. So, from that perspective, we should be doing something. And speaking of that, there are lots of beasties that I would like to have scanned, so I could actually gain some, valuable cash and all that jazz. So let's see, what else do we have? I'm just wanting to making sure that I can ping every single little one of these beasties. Apparently there are some more red ones. Oh, there are some. Hold on, come on, talk to me. Can I scan those little beasties? Oh, there. Okay, so you want to be scanning as many animals as you can, and it's not due to the fact... Hold on, what's that? That's a fossil bed. Alrighty then, so we could actually also get some, fossils going. Okay, let's see. Can we recharge the life support? Yeah. Target sweep. Okay, target is aligned. We should be going up there. However, this is a dangerous flora, means more oxygen. I mean, these days I'm really happy when I encounter dangerous flora because it means I will be getting some more viable oxygen, which is really beneficial. And I'm also mining a little bit of carbon because I've noticed on the last time I'm really low on it. So I'm just activating my, mining beam, which is truly terrible and shitty, but it was gonna do the job fine. So let's go and explore what do we have beyond that hill. What's beyond that horizon? So let's see, what do we have here? I'm hoping to get some clarity. Target align 106. Alright, we have something over there. Let's see, will we be able to see anything of use? Finalizing the signal. I'm guessing it's that beacon. Signal source located and target in range. Alright, let's go, and first of all, by saving and chart this, you are actually activating the save beacons. Oh, and there is another beastie, which I don't believe I have scanned. Yep, it's red. Scanning, makes it green. View the discovery, sure. So, how many do we have? We have 15 species that we haven't yet uncovered. We uncovered 4. Flying diurnal, so a lot of beasties to be discovered on this planet. Alright, speaking of that, I'm gonna always be picking up the rusted metal because it gives me some ferrite dust, which I can later refine for all kinds of goodies. So, let's see, what do we have here? We have microprocessor, nothing found, this is handy. Yep, alright, what's that? Is the darkness coming? Okay, any more beasties that I should be aware of? I'm constantly scanning for beasties because I think it's really beneficial to have those. Okay, there's a knowledge stone. I could tame this and ride it. That might be actually kind of fun. Now, sparkling wires generate signal. Let's decipher the signal. 1616, no fuel, hazard choice, underground, base computer, and terrain manipulator. Yeah, those are the part of the tutorial which we will need to learn how to build. So I need to build a chromatic metal, and for that I'm gonna need to obviously do the terrain manipulator, and for that I need carbon nanotubes and dihydrogen jelly. So when it comes to that, I'm gonna be placing the terrain manipulator, and I need to craft both. So let's go and see. Carbon nanotubes I should be able to do, and dihydrogen jelly I need a bit more dihydrogen. Fortunately, dihydrogen is plentiful pretty much everywhere in the system, so we should not need to go too far to uncover it. And there's some dihydrogen crystals just in front of us. So yeah, we're gonna be mining that. There we go. In the beginning, you're actually gonna have to do a lot of dihydrogen until you find a decent source of uranium, because uranium is better launch thruster fuel. But then again, for the tutorials, and we have to just make sure that I have everything there. Okay, terrain manipulator. I should be doing the dihydrogen jelly. What do we have? We have... we need 2 carbon nanotubes. Fine. Then I'm gonna be crafting another. So craft more. There we go. And a dihydrogen jelly. Then we go to the multi-tool and we install that stuff. Cool. There we go. So now that we have terrain manipulator, we should be gathering copper. And the copper can be found once I actually search. Copper deposit 400. Silver deposit. How about you, Sunshine? Paraffinium. Paraffinium. Okay, I think that one is vaguely aligned with what I want to see, because the Paradise Planet is actually kind of beautiful. Just look at this thing. Ain't it gorgeous? I certainly think so. Oh, and there's a ring system. Oh, that's beautiful. And there's my ship, and hopefully the dino bones and some things are already there. Oh, I could actually... There's another deposit, which I could actually just, you know, jack up for whatever it has. Search. What do we have here? Condensed carbon. Don't mind if I do. Damaged container. Rusted metal. Yes, please. What you got? Viking dagger. Sure. I need Atlas Pass for that, but for this damaged container, there's some rusted metal. There we go. What else do we have? Gek relic. I mean, these things are handy to collect and pick up, so later on we can always sell them for a pretty nice penny. Oh, this is beautiful. And I'm gonna be building the base computer somewhere here. I actually love this environment. Okay, copper deposit. Let's go there briefly. There we go. Just for some running. And look at this bioluminescence. This is gorgeous, people. Look at that. And I'm pretty sure there are a lot of these animals and beasties which are actually in the woods. And now the sharp-eyed among you will probably gonna say, well, you know, Grumforks, you dumbnut, you should have probably gone and just ran or just flown to that copper deposit. Yes, I could, but what would be fun in that? Just look how beautiful this looks. Oops. Oh, that's the terrain manipulator. I was actually hoping to get some oxygen. Yeah, wrong button. Happens to me all the time. Now, this is copper. So if I scan this, I can equip the terrain manipulator. I'm gonna be reducing the beam, and I'm just gonna be mining the bananas out of it. So there we go. Let's just mine all that precious and delicious copper. Now, here's an extra pro tip, guys. If you're using the smallest beam, you will be getting the highest yields, because you always extract the same amount of yield, but you destroy a bigger chunk of terrain if you're using a larger beam. So when you're mining for materials, you want to be using the smallest beam. When you're basically drilling a hole, then you want to be using the largest beam. Just my 2 cents, and that's something that I learned the hard way. So from my perspective, having the smallest beam that you can while you're mining is absolutely essential. Now, having said that, we are just digging deep. Come on. And don't worry about me picking up silicate powder. Silicate powder can be reused to refill the terrain manipulator and that kind of stuff. So having some access to enough copper is still very, very valuable to me. On the plus side, the one thing I really like about No Man's Sky is there is no this eat mechanic, which is typical for other survival games, which makes No Man's Sky almost you know like this casual sim that you can actually just easily enjoy while you're chilling. So that's definitely a plus. There we go. Look at how nicely am I picking up all that wonderful copper that's supposed to be in the ground. Just look at that amount. I will be able to craft quite a substantial amount of chromatic metal, which I need for a base computer. And it is a part of the tutorial anyway, so that's definitely nothing to be sneezed at. I think that the location where I actually landed is really nice because it's overlooking a nice bay. So from that perspective, I think it will be definitely a good place to start, you know, building a base. Okay, now I think I've pretty much covered all copper there was. Let me know if did I miss anything. Probably not. Okay, fair enough. Now, let's go quickly while we have this beautiful starlight glow. And I am gonna go to the Knowledge Stone and I'm gonna learn another word of Gek. Now let's see, what do we have? Visions of the Gek. Alna, Alna, Alna. Okay, I'm not gonna do, you know, the anagram of that because it would really sound dirty. But let's see, okay, copper to create chromatic metal. Sure, however, there's a fossil bed over there, and that's something I'm not gonna let go unexplored. Now, fossil beds are actually previously referred to as ancient bones, and those things could actually mean, you know, the benefits. Hold on, can I craft some food? I'm just curious. Can I craft hermetic steel, ammunition? I don't know how to yet craft the food, right? Okay, sorry. Feed with creature pellets. I wanted to create creature pellets. I don't know how to make them. Sorry, buddy. Now, let's see. We are actually... Oh, fossil bed. Looks kind of cool. Now, we want to use a bigger terrain manipulator. And let's just drill. Weapon charge depleted? No wonder. There we go, ferrite dust, and just making sure that I've uncovered all of the fossils that I have. Here. Another one. Yeah, there we go, look at that. So now we can actually collect some ancient bones. And they're actually quite valuable. Biped legs. There we go. Head. I've never yet played with this ancient bones thingy. Could I actually craft something out of it? I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. Is it also... Oh, there is additional thing that I've missed. Yeah, there we go. Looks like a torso of some sort. Ancient bones, good. Anything else did I miss? Probably not. Okay. Look at that beautiful glow. I mean, this looks amazing. I really want to build my base here. It's just dropped that gorgeous. Unidentified plant, carbon. Should I be building now? My main concern is, should I be building it with first scan these plants? What are you called? Centuries, polygonal, whatever. All right, and there's something alluring specimen. Is there anything? Now the question is, there's so many distractions here, it's easy to get distracted. Now let's see, crafting wise, can I create creature pellets? Oh, my inventory is kind of full. Interesting. Analyze. Okay, there's some dihydrogen. Now let's check just briefly. Is there anything we can check in the water? Because in the water there should be all kinds of different animals. Look, beasties, yes please. And some of them might be diurnal, some of them might be nocturnal. So my idea is to scan the bananas out of them, as many as possible. 250, come on, talk to me. 130. There we go, an additional one here. Am I running out of oxygen? Probably not. Now let's see, what else do we have? We have some beasties that are in the water still. So the reason, guys, why I'm saying we should be doing a lot of investigations when it comes to the beasties is if you manage to collect all beasties in one place, you will find that there is a lot of different things that you can actually discover. I have no idea why is this stuttering occurring. Do let me know in the comments below. Are you guys seeing this? Are you experiencing those stutters too? Because that wasn't happening previous to me, so I don't know. Could be a No Man's Sky thingy. Now, it looks like all the beasties are gone. Yeah, for whatever reasons. Interesting. And that always happens after 15 minutes playing, interestingly enough. Can I actually change the perspective? No. Utilities, toggle camera view. Go to first person. Did anything change? Not really. Interesting. Okay, let's go below water. Ah, come on. There we go. Those are the beasties that I wanted scanned. Units received, and another beastie. There's so many of them. Alright, I think I've now scanned all of them. Okay, the stuttering is gone. Cool. Okay, no idea why that happened. Honestly. Now... Oh. Okay, metal meaty chunks. Now, I need to get back to my ship, and then I need to find a good place where to continue forward. Swap multi-tool, toggle camera view. Yeah, I prefer this view better. Now, let's go and see if we can fly over this place as much as we can, and then we're gonna be setting up shop. So we're gonna be processing copper and refining the chromatic metal, after which we will be building a sort of a mini base, if you will. Now, dihydrogen, I actually might need those because I consumed all that I have, so might as well just pick up a few. Yeah, this game is huge on distractions, so if you're really... Oh, and there's a morning coming. Beautiful. Alright. Or, it seems like the morning is coming. Now, where's my ship? My ship is... that way. Got it. Okay. So we're gonna go quickly that way, and I have to figure out which of the sides has the most beautiful view. Because I have my vision is to have like a beautiful overlooking the beach and the bay, but not too far from it. This definitely sounds like a little bit further than I would like, but let's go to my ship and then we're gonna go and decide. So I'm gonna refine copper to create the chromatic metal. Unidentified. Oh, this is a big plant. So, you know, once you actually identify the plant, once you harvest it, you can get more materials for it. That's another tip for you. And that's Rabtagan. And it actually, you can get oxygen here, which is really beneficial. Now, okay, good. Speaking of which, we have a lot of carbon now. We have some rocks, and let's go to our ship, which is right about here. And we're gonna be plopping down the portable refiner. Yes, that one does require carbon, and input we want to be sticking in copper. Now, where is copper? We have loads of it. There we go. So that will actually help us craft... Aha, this is a beautiful view. I think I'm gonna build my base exactly here, on this hill. And I'm gonna just clear a little bit of flora to get some, you know, building components, if you will. Unidentified plant. While I'm already here, I might as well scan ya, can't I? Okay, scanned. Boiling monsoons. Anything else worthy of scan? Was that the stone? Nope. Okay. So, let's scan those for a little bit of extra carbon while the processing is still ongoing. I really love the bioluminescence. I mean, the game has come a very long way since I last played it, and definitely something that is so... Weapon charge depleted. Okay. Recharge, no problem. There we go. Just a little bit extra carbon to have, because we're gonna need a lot of it if we're gonna build a base, so might as well, you know, just go with it. Heat warning, there we go. Cool. How are you progressing? Chromatic metal, you're almost done. Beautiful. That's the stuff that I wanted to have fixed. And remember, while this is being processed, I'm gonna put this in the exosuit, and I'm gonna be putting all of the rusted metal to be turned into ferrite dust. Might as well, you know. Okay. So, build the base computer, claims the site for construction. Find a suitable area and deploy the base computer. Yeah, this is a suitable area, alright. And I'm gonna be plopping the base computer. Shall we say here-ish? Oh yeah, look at that view. So, base computer. There we go. Habitable base. Searching cartographic archive, sonar test, claim the site? Yes. Restore point saved. Alright, and soon enough I think we're gonna get some sort of superheated storm, because I should be constructing the base. Search the base archives, use terminal with an X. Okay, so what do you have for me? Accessing logs, supplies low, you need to come back soon. Extract the plans. There we go, timber walls, flora decoration, whatever. And now we should be constructing a base and shelter from the harsh environments. Yes. And soon enough, the harsher environments are gonna materialize, so might as well start constructing. I'm actually thinking we're gonna be plopping stuff like, say, timber floor panel, and we should be starting right about here-ish, I think. Or should I go from the top of the hill and just go backwards? That might be too harsh. Let's go from here. Yeah, carbon. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then incoming storm. That's what I figured. So, angle door. There we go. And I need to be putting timber walls. So let's do this. Let's do this quickly. 1, 2. I don't want to do here, 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 and here, and here. And then I need a roof. Timber roof. There we go. 1, 2. This should be enough to shelter me from the storm, hopefully. 3 and 4. Is that good enough? Is that sheltering me from the storm? That's the question. I'm hoping it kinda is. Okay, I really need to dig my way through this. So, rather than terrain manipulator, and I should probably go with a smaller beam here. So, yeah, while the storm is raging outside, I just want to clear the area a little bit. Yeah, it's really, weather is really shitty right now, so thermal protection falling. I understand. Timber floor panel. Yeah, I want to have a nice walking area around my base, if you don't mind greatly. There we go. Perfect. So if I go inside, that's fine. Temperature levels stabilizing. This computer, I would really like to move it because it's sort of like in a weird spot. But okay. If I'm here, you can see my stats are not dying, which is good. Base computer log updated. Come to think of it, I think the door would be actually better on this end. Yeah, definitely. Alright, I'll have to do a little bit of remodeling, so to say. So, walls, doors, and windows. Like here. How can I now demolish? Free placement, build. Cannot build, missing components, toggle camera, toggle free placement, toggle edit, build. Okay, edit. So I want to edit this guy. And I want to change it to be doors. Yeah. Okay, it doesn't allow me. Okay. Now, how about I edit this one away? Doors here. And then the wall on this end. I think that might be mighty helpful. And the wall on this end. Cool. That actually looks way better, I think. Yeah, and I have my base computer over here. I should somehow access it, which is kind of funny. Yeah. Is there a way how to move a base computer? That's also a question. Now, what does it say? Recovered, follows, construction, recover salvage data, extract plans, blah blah. Blueprint recovered to catalog new construction components. Now, question is, can I want to upload a base, but I want to, yeah, it's a little bit shitty place to have this. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put the floor here. Yeah. Okay. So now you no longer have to worry. It's possible and accessible. Cool. The fact that my base is also up in the air is a little bit up for debate, but that's fine. Available to build 18. There we go. Okie doke. Now that looks beautiful. That's a base I always knew I wanted. Your base, Omnitit Rifur base. Yeah. Do I have any sort of like window or arches or anything? Not at the moment. Okay. That's good enough, I guess. Construction research unit. Can I construction the research unit? What do I have here? Yeah, construction research unit. I can actually put this, and that I need magnetized ferrite and carbon nanotubes. Carbon nanotubes are easy to make. I just need to produce them. And magnetized ferrite, I need to have this little fella. So when you go to ferrite dust, you put it back into the exosuit. Then you want to go and see if I have a pure ferrite, which might not be the case. I do, but just one. Ferrite dust. We're gonna go and we're gonna be putting to, I don't know how many magnetized ferrite it's want to achieve, but hold on, come on, talk to me. Okay, let's say begin. It's gonna be producing some amount. I need 40 magnetized ferrite. Stop processing, and then we're gonna be placing you to create magnetized ferrite. There we go. So hopefully that should create magnetized ferrite. I have how much? Okay, deploy the construction research unit. Thank you. Let's go in, and I'm gonna be putting this little fella right about here in the corner. I think it's a perfect place to have it, and then we can actually research the blueprints, I assume, right? You should recover data from buried technology, uses a visor. Yeah, okay. So now, using salvage data, we could unlock all kinds of goodies. We don't have any at the moment, but worry not, we're definitely gonna be using those. Nice. Explore planet and look at buried technology. So this is teaching us how to go and look for buried technology, which is, I guess, it's pretty fine. Overall, guys, I'm pretty happy what I was able to do within the confines of this episode. So let's just quickly see. I need more pure ferrite. Let's just go and collect a little bit more pure ferrite, because I really feel like I should be doing the pure ferrite. Hold on, where is my pure ferrite? Ferrite dust. Let's do another, I don't know, 50 pure ferrite, because that I think will ultimately allow us to continue further. So yeah, 50, that's cool enough. Pick up this, and we pick up that. There we go. And then I'm gonna be building a nice set of doors here. So doors, yes please. There we go. Look how beautiful. Oh, what? Pure ferrite? I said build please. Yeah. What happened? Did I build by accident at the bottom? No, I did not. Oh, but I did put it there for whatever reason. Okay, so I'm gonna remove that. Edit. And how do I delete? Left trigger. There we go. All right. Now, this actually house doesn't make fully sense, but to me it does. And it's a beautiful house, the one that's worth defending. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wrap it up for this episode, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you liked today's episode, and I will be seeing you in the next one.